All right, so tell me how
Uh,
things are going.
First of all, sorry for the darkness. My son's here with me today because I'm flying out tomorrow. So I was like, I'm going to have to spend today with him because I'm going to miss him dearly. So he's having lunch. I was trying to put him for a nap, but he's like, nope, not ready.
Oh, great.
I'm keeping it dark so that he can slowly fall asleep. How has it been going? It's been okay. I have no complaints. I've just been consistent with the things that are working. I did my webinar yesterday and it was really successful. It was great.
How many people did
Um,
you have on?
I had a great reception. I think there were about 50 people there. So
Wow. Okay,
it was
wait.
good.
So we need to talk about numbers. That was very good.
Um,
So 50 showed up.
mhm.
What was the process of getting them signed up? How did they get on?
Well, they accessed, well, I made a flyer. So that's how they got access to the Zoom link. But when they came into the room, I did ask them to provide their email so that I could send them a copy of the recording.
Mhm. Okay, but the
Uh,
question is, so they signed up. You got their they signed up on the spot, or did
no,
they?
there was no sign up. It was just, here's the Zoom information for you to attend the webinar.
Okay.
I need to do that better. And I could have. It was just a bit last minute because I was getting so many inquiries from people. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to do one big teach.
Okay. So all right. If you ever do the webinar where it is last minute and they sign up, they need to go through registration on Zoom. So instead of giving them the straight link to get in, you set it up when you set up the meeting time, set it up as where they have to register.
Okay. For
Okay.
next webinar. Okay.
So when you do that, in Zoom, you would have all of those people who register. You'd have all of their information.
Oh, like the morning meetup.
Yeah, like how that happens.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Now I have a visual.
Now that's last minute. I'm not really telling you to do that. That's the last minute. The other thing that we're gonna have to do for your next webinar is you have to have a landing page. And this is where I understand. Last minute, I just jumped in and I did it. But they would go to the link because even when they clicked on Zoom, they had to get to a Zoom link, right? They had to go somewhere to get started, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the link in your bio would lead them to the link to a landing page, which says, leave your name, phone, and email, and then you can get in. Did you see mine? Go to mine real quick since you're already. The Q&A, go to the link in my bio on Instagram. Wait, I'll make it easy for you. I'm gonna find the link in the bio.
No, I'm here.
You got it? Okay, put it on the
Which
screen.
one? The regular Tomeka one? Coach Tomeka or Tomeka
Both
James?
of them have the same stuff. It's
Oh,
it's my solo link on both pages, so it leads you to the everything of the same. Share your screen so we can see the process.
I was on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So which link? Solo. Okay, I clicked on it. I
So
see your link.
free Q&A class, free Q&A sessions, business.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's
Oh,
what I want
nice
you to
landing.
have. Hmm?
I said nice landing page.
Oh, thanks. It was a quick, simple one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it has for you to put your information.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it because you're already in my system. It won't make a difference.
Okay.
And what happens in the system is when someone's already in your system, you're going to be tagged as a person who wants to watch Q&A. It's going to just add another tag next to your name. It won't add your name to the system again for me.
Okay. Oh, that's tight.
So now from the landing page, because I have a form connected, and you know about this part already, the form has an autoresponder in it. So it's going to send you an email with the webinar registration info. Now mine's is open. Now it's not a registration. It just lets them in because I've already gotten their email and everything.
Okay, so I go to my email then to get this?
So you'll get an email, but also when you finish the form, you should have been led to a thank you page, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a second page. It's a thank you page. So you would make a landing page and a thank you page, and those two would connect. So when they finish the form, it would take them to the thank you page. That on that thank you page, if you scroll down, do you see the webinar info?
Yeah, check your email, open your email, all these instructions, DM me. Where's the webinar information?
Scroll down.
Yeah, I do. Man, that's all the way at the bottom. I would have missed this.
But it doesn't matter because I did it 2 times. I
Okay.
put it at the bottom, so it's on that page on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have the autoresponder email. So you have an email, so you got something sitting waiting for you.
Okay. So do I click on this to see what you're talking about?
Yeah, you can click on it.
Oh no, it's taking me right to the Zoom.
Yeah, that's the Zoom link. It's just there. Now, if I wanted to capture the info again, I would have created that as a registration.
Okay.
I don't need it because they're already there. I already have it stuff.
Okay.
You still could create a registration from that point as well, because the registration, what Brent is always talking about, how, Zoom will send you a registration.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do it that way, you'll get their registration info in Zoom as a list of people, and they will be able to register and then give them an email.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
So those 50 people should have been in your system.
Okay.
Should have been, you see, through this method, they would have been in your system, and you would be able to email them and tell them when you have something new.
Now, let me just ask you this. When they're in your system, how do you get them all together? Because even if they registered on Zoom, how does that connect to my list on Kartra? I would have to add them. I would have to do the, create a Excel sheet and then import that into Kartra.
Right? That's why I don't want you to only get it in Zoom.
Yeah.
If you would have made a registration, you would have had it, but you would have to move it. And you can move it, then you would upload them to Kartra.
So next time around, should I create a landing page on Kartra and a thank you page, and then add the Zoom registration link to that so it can all come back to Kartra?
You're gonna do exactly what I just showed you that you just went through. Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't know this was on Kartra.
Yeah.
In my head, it just registered as get them to register on Zoom so you can get that information, and it would be.
No, we use the same system.
I didn't know Zoom could link to Kartra.
It doesn't link. I put the link there.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, the light bulb fully went on now.
I told you to do it, because I wanted you to see what you're capable of doing.
Okay. So hold on. Let me. Okay. All right. So you put your Kartra link here. They click on that, and then no, wait. So this is why I got confused, because I thought what I clicked on was your link tree.
You did go to my link tree. So on Instagram, they have to see it. It's too many other links I need them to see, so it's in there.
Okay.
Right. Correct.
So we clicked on your link tree. Then
mine is called Solo. It's the same thing though.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the link tree, I went ahead and asked for a free meetup, right? And then this takes us right to it says so on the top right there, tomekajames.kartra.com. So now it brings us here. Oh my goodness, Tomeka, in my next life, I'm a be you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a request in with Jesus. I'm like,
so listen, what you can do is you can follow the format. So if you want to click on my link however many times, what's going on, you can. That's why I gave it to you, so you can follow the same format.
Okay.
You fully already know what to do. You're making a landing page, and you're making a thank you page. And you're making a form. So you got 3 pieces.
Okay. And again, the forms is sort of like a survey, which I can add to Oh, when we talked about this before, what registered in my head was to add that to the calendar,
Right, but we learned that
but
the
I can do
calendar
that.
has the ability to put any questions right there.
Yeah.
So you can ask your questions when they do your calendar. But this is a form, so don't mix up form and survey. They're two different things. They have a whole
Mhm.
separate section for surveys.
They
Their
do.
surveys
Yeah.
are meant to ask a bunch of questions and then give you the data from all of those questions. That's not something that we need for this. The form
Okay.
does the same job. The form is collecting their info and is adding everything that on that form to their profile.
Okay.
So remember, you were looking for someone before, you wanted their phone number. You just go to their profile and everything that you ask for on the form puts them in there.
So
And
name, email, phone number, location, if they want to put that in, everything is together.
mhm.
So if they're new, it's added on. If they've been there before and added a new piece of information, it gets added to their profile.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
And like I said, one thing that I didn't know when I started was every time somebody fills out a new form, do they become a new contact? And the answer is no. Literally, like you'll look at the tags and it'll just say that they got tagged for all these 10 things because they signed up for 10 different things. It'll just show next to their name what they signed up for.
Okay. Hey, Father God, this is impressive, and I'm glad that it's. I just need to go put all my stuff together, and it's gonna. I feel like I'm gonna have to take a little time to really attend these Kartra meetings. That's what I'm gonna do, so I can fully take advantage of this. Right now, it's cool, and I feel like I'm taking bits and pieces of what you're saying and try to implement it. But because time is still an issue for me right now, there's still a lot going on.
Mhm.
It doesn't fully sink in, and it's okay. I'm gonna do this. Plus, one of my wins is I got my cousin on board to help
Oh,
me because
nice.
she's a lot more technologically savvy, and I'm paying her in crypto lessons as well as like just signing up clients under her. So she can benefit, but she has just a whole lot of nothing going on and she's really good. Just, oh, I'm so happy.
Well, she can help you to do some things.
Yes, and she actually likes this stuff. Like she's great with Canva, she's
Mhm.
dope with YouTube, excellent at, Instagram. So I don't really need to do much onboarding, and I'm not even paranoid about trusting her with my passwords because we're tight. So we're just gonna start working together and doing something because we worked together before. And so I'm gonna see if I can just surrender my Kartra to her for a little bit. I'm like, yo, could you do this other stuff that Tomeka said? Let's get these forms and these surveys and the calendar in order. She fixed my link tree. It looks so much better.
Yeah, yeah. What can you do for her? What
Crypto.
can you provide for her?
I am teaching her crypto from scratch. I've also got her the trading bot. And like I said, I'm signing people under her. So she's getting money from that.
Okay. How can you? I want you to decide what you'd like for her to help you with.
Yeah.
Make sure she knows that there's an even exchange.
Yeah.
I'm saying before you move forward, you want her to help you with maybe some social, YouTube, whatever,
Yeah.
Kartra stuff. Think about it and write some stuff out and literally present it to her and say, these are a couple of things that I want us to have like as a trade-off so I can continue. So she's clear, she heard you say, these are the things.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a little mini partnership to some degree.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to be swindled and they don't want to not know what's going on and have things thrown at them. So
Yeah.
if you can,
No, I was gonna please continue and then I'll make my comment.
yeah, if you can just sit and think about the things you may want her to do with you and for you for the next maybe month or two, list those things out and then have a different conversation with her. It sounds like she's more than happy to be on board. I just want her to be clear. When people are clear, they feel better about what's going on.
So I'm gonna go ahead and write my impact statement for her.
Okay.
MBSD. Listen, I keep making impact statements everywhere. Like when I wanted my logo, I sent somebody an impact statement. When I need,
What's up with the logo? Did you get it?
I did. Have I not shown it to you?
No,
Oh,
you have
okay.
not.
Okay. So, man, and she took it and just added it everywhere on my link tree, on my official Win in Crypto email. Like we're just cleaning everything up now, just a little bit at a time. So that's why I'm like, okay, I need to be specific about what I need help with for her. So thank you so much for pointing it out. Because right now I'm like, oh, I need this. She's like, oh, I know how to do that. And then we work on it and we do it together and it's done in no time. And I was like, I didn't even know I could do this or that or this and the other. Should I text you the logo or are you going on Instagram to see it?
Yeah, text it. Let me see. I think it'll come through on his computer.
Okay, cool. Let me just look it up real quick and I'll send it to you. So first off, these are the colors I'm going with. I'm trying to just use that as my colors for branding purposes. And then the logo, where is this thing? Is here. You see them?
I see the colors. Makes sense. Good.
Did you get the logo?
No, not E. Oh, wait, it's below it. Wait, I just can't. Oh, very nice.
I drew that out 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then a friend of mine sort of helped me with the font, like picking the font for just the Win in Crypto. And then I've sort of been still working on my colors, but for now, this is what I would put on a t-shirt. Like this is what I'm going with.
I like it a lot. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because it has like my initials, but it also has like the curvature and it still looks like C's for crypto. And so, yeah, I just didn't want it to look like a vagina. That's all I was thinking about.
Okay.
Like no one sees it, but for me, I was like, don't look like a vagina.
Oh, that little thing in the middle.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hopefully no one else thinks that. Well, you attract the male. You have a lot of male clientele, so maybe
A lot. No, maybe it's the energy. I don't know, but I don't think they caught that. No one said it. Video editing slash.
Okay. We're talking about a bunch of things. Tell me what happened. What was the purpose of the webinar and what happened? What came from it?
Okay, the purpose of the webinar was to provide a teaching on how to trade with robots, crypto, right? I post a lot about the results I get from that, so people were asking me about it. So I created a flyer and sent that out, and so people came to listen. And from those 50 people, I think more than half of them were new. I didn't know who they were, so I was glad about that, and I got their emails. I then I signed up, I think, 4 new clients today with 2 still pending.
What?
Wait, let me rephrase that. Not new clients, because I really didn't push Win in Crypto membership that hard. Because I thought for some reason I thought I'd be sending a mixed messages. But then after it was done, I was like, why did I do that? But anyway, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I do have the 4 people who signed up they were signing up for Royal Q, which again, actually, ultimately will bring me more money than the membership. So I'm not mad about that. I did record it and post it on YouTube, and I'm sending those links out to the people who attended so I can get my viewership and subscriptions up.
Okay. All right. So the webinar helped them to understand about the bot.
Yes.
So with the bot, what happens? how do you make money from the bot? Are they buying a service from you, or tell me exactly what happens to that?
Okay, so they're not. So yes and no. When they sign up for the bot, I get an affiliate income from that continuously, right? And then also a lot of them have asked me to manage their accounts. I only charge about $50 for that because I'm really not doing that much work. So that's also a monthly income right there, $50 a month to manage their accounts.
Okay. So it's worth it for you to do the webinar, to get them excited, to get them to sign up, and you become an affiliate and you get your commission. And then you also can talk about how you can manage their accounts.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you felt like talking about your membership didn't connect because of what? Why didn't it connect?
Because the feeling what I felt inside my heart while I was thinking about it was the membership is talking about cryptocurrency and teaching you about crypto as a whole. Royal Q, whatever it is I'm presenting right now, is just for Royal Q. So that's why. No, I mean, I definitely could have, because I'm like, oh, if you like the way I'm explaining this, you should see what I do in my membership. I could teach
That's
you
exactly what you were supposed to say.
I know. So it popped in my head, and I don't know why I second guessed myself on that.
Okay, so it's fine. And I'm glad you mentioned it, but now it's time to have a plan for the next time you do it. So you see what works to get the people in. Now, I want you to have a strategy of a closing when you're at the end of these webinars. And you're clearly going to know, this is something else that I offer.
I know, actually, the underlying hesitation was, I'm going to Africa for a month. I'm going to be flying this Thursday. I'm going to have recorded content. I don't want new people to come in and get recorded content when they're expecting me. Is this a good idea to publicize it? Those were the things that were ultimately going on in my head. That's why I was like, okay, I know I can deliver on Royal Q because that's going to take me 30 minutes and then we don't have to talk for a minute, But with my membership, I'm still having not imposter syndrome. I'm still having reservations because I don't feel like I'm putting my best foot forward. I'll make content, I'll put it on, but I'm starting to feel like maybe I should just eventually sit down, turn this into a course, and then have the membership as an elevated thing where we can meet once every 2 weeks or once a month or something of that sort. So this repetitive stuff is going to, like, it's real basic, but I'm like, this I can sell. I got the colors, I got the logo. Let's just package me better and make this content, set it and forget it. And then for the membership, it will be for those who have already passed this step.
All right. 2 things. You forgot about I am enough.
Oh, yes, I did. I am enough, though. I know.
You forgot.
I am. I did. Oh, let me write that down.
Because people are paying you and they're learning and they're progressing, and you forgot about that. So now you put your foot in your way to get new people to come in because you forgot about all the amazing stuff that's already happening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing is, you just told me that you want to turn your membership into a course, which is a person comes in and they watch recorded content. So listen to this slowly. You want to turn your membership into a course, and you're concerned about people coming in and watching recorded videos.
Okay, my bad. Okay, no, let me say it the other way.
No, ain't no other way. No, what I'm bringing to your attention is you just made your membership not enough again. And then you said that you wanted the membership to be like a course. But then you say, I don't want the people who are coming in to watch recorded content, which is what a course is. So I want to make a course that I already have.
But let me preface that differently. It's one thing if you're getting a course knowing full well that it's recorded content. You're not expecting me live on the course, right? but they're expecting me live on the membership because that's what I said.
And why can't you be live in the membership next week?
No, I could next week, but I'm concerned about this Thursday. I put so much effort into planning for the webinar. I was like, what am I going to do for this course? Like, I typically study something that I already know, have notes on it, make a video about it. Like, I'll do a whole thing, and that's what I put in the webinar. And then that's what I present in my teaching. I haven't had time to do that, and I will be in the air flying with no reception.
Okay. When people don't get you, they get what's recorded, and you'll just leave a note and you'll let them know, or email them or whatever, and tell them that you're not going to be live this week. You could make it up to them if you want. I want you to think about your new members. You're already on week, I don't even know what week this is anymore, but it's so far along at this point.
Yeah.
If someone starts right now, they have to watch the recorded content to catch up. So do you think they're going to watch every single thing and catch up to where you are right now by this Thursday?
No.
Mm-mm. So you still have a lot.
What about those who are caught up? That's the thing. I always
going to let them, you're human.
Okay.
And you're traveling. And you're just going to let them know that you will switch the date. What's a good date for you to switch it to?
Saturday.
Yeah, that's it. It's Saturday.
Or I'll tell them the content will be available on Saturday. Like, you can watch it on Saturday instead of Thursday. You know what, Tomeka? You know.
I don't know. I don't know if you need me. I don't know. Me, you know.
Sometimes I'm like, I gotta say these things out loud. And then when I say it, I'm like, you could have just done that, Whitney. You really could have just done that. Of content available on.
Some people think other people be getting in their way, and you get in your own way.
Oh yes. Oh no, that one I'm clear on myself. Oh man. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I did fall off on saying I'm enough. Let's see, what else can I do this week? Or what else can I not do this week? Let's start there.
Right now it's maintaining, and you're traveling. It's maintaining, it's getting more people to come in, because those that come in, they have to watch all of the old stuff to catch up. Why don't you, how about if you have something in there that lets them send you an email about questions they have?
What do you like about the webinar or about cryptocurrency?
No, inside your membership.
Okay.
So you're feeling concerned about the people who have to watch recorded content, and you're not going to be available for Thursday. You can have something inside the membership portal that says, email your questions.
Okay.
And you're available by email. So if you want to respond, then you can. Like, that can make you feel better about staying in touch with your people. It can give you something else to talk about on your social media too, that you actually have as a part of your membership. Your members can email you questions.
I'll do that. And there's one thing I need to come to terms with in my head. It's easy. I've been pushing Royal Q harder than I've been pushing Win in Crypto. And I'm like, no, I need to stay on Win in Crypto. Let Royal Q be the bonus, not like the main subject matter most of the time.
Do you know why you're doing that?
Because I still don't feel fully confident in the amount of content I have in the membership. It's something I'm gonna have to make you.
What's gonna make you feel content? You don't need anything, but what will make you feel content?
When I watch my own stuff, first I'm pleased. I'm like, I don't know who she is, but I like her. That's the vibe I get.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I get off, I'm like, oh, but I can add a video on this, or I can add a video of that. I get so many ideas about how I can make that better that it then sounds overwhelming in my head. And then I'm left with like this disappointment. I'm like, oh.
Is anyone complaining?
No, but I don't think I care about that.
Well, that's the thing. If people are not complaining and they're not telling you, I don't want to pay anymore, I don't like this program, why are you complaining for yourself? I know you may want to be even better, but nobody's complaining.
Yeah, it's I think in my head I'm trying to make a case for them to continue to stay, even though nobody said anything. You know, it's that lack mentality still, like, oh, they're gonna leave. You better put more out, make it prettier, you know, or be more concise or this. And nobody said anything. It's almost like I'm shocked people are still there or people are coming in. And I'm like, you know, I gotta knock that off. Like, I gotta stop that.
Okay. Go with it. No one's complaining. Everything is fine. You're getting more traction every day. That's it. Your goal is to get more people in there.
Yes.
Membership, it can do so much for you as long as you get out your own way. You have all the structure set up. Let's do some math real quick. Get 5 more people in, and how much more money are you making? Just 5.
That should be 379. Oh, 379 times 5, 1895.
5 people, you make almost $2,000.
Yeah.
For you coming in there once a week for less than 2 hours. You're about to make an additional $2,000 for less than 2 hours once a week.
Yeah. Child. Okay. You know, I should just send this link real quick to Anne because I just put her on. Okay, let me put that on my list.
That's only 5. I don't even want to talk about 5. I'm going to be honest, because I believe in you so much more than 5 people, but I just needed you to see that little number, that little big number.
Man, I need to just get my mind in order. Like, my mindset is not where it needs to be. I'm
okay,
like focused.
Okay. I will.
I will get my mindset where it needs to be so that I can continue to see myself for who I am and not who I'm not. Because I think I'm low-key comparing myself with what I think I should look like as a business person or a crypto person or whatever. And people are constantly telling me that, no, actually, I like that you are the way you are. The animation in your speech, the way you present it, the way you talk. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. That's good. Now I need to be somebody else. And I really, really need to just remind myself that I am enough, actually more than enough. But I need to, I'm saying it, but it's not fully resonating yet.
What do you need to make to have that resonate with you? What do you need to see? You want somebody to do jumping jacks?
I want.
Maybe you need to send somebody over there and do jumping jacks.
No, I need. Remember, once upon a time when we were doing these sessions, I said I was gonna make a video just to remind myself, like on a daily basis, how dope I already am. I did like 6 videos and ended up it made like a mini project because I'm like, oh, I like that. Yes, I should include that. Then I remembered something else I could add. So I did the video over and I added that. Then as I was listening to it, I thought of something else. So I made the video again and I added something else to that.
Mhm.
And I don't know, after I was done with it and I was happy with it, I never listened to it again. I was like, yeah, I should just keep it simple. I'm constantly trying to edit or constantly editing what I've already done. Um, I think the most progress I have made is learning to just push whatever I have out and not wait for perfection. But I'm low key constantly trying to perfect what I've already done, even though it doesn't necessarily improve its reception.
Mm-mm. Honestly, people really don't want more.
And they don't even notice. And like they might compliment, but like I know that part. Like I know it's not really improving anything, but I numbers wise, like analytics wise, but for my peace of mind, I'm like, okay, this is my best foot forward on this. I'm glad I edited it, but it's not necessarily translating monetarily. Sometimes I feel like this is why I need to. I'm working on just documenting my process so I can just get out of my own way. I need to get somebody else to do this stuff. That way I can only focus on the things that only I can do. Like if I'm the one who's only recording and someone else is editing and doing all this stuff, then I'm not gonna be able to think about that. I can walk away.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. But you need some more money to be able to do that.
Exactly. That's part of the reason why I've been pushing Royal Q so hard, because that's a continuous income. Like I'm doing the work once per person, and then they're paying me to manage the accounts. I'm getting the affiliate link, and I'm getting 20% or 30% or 40% of their of the money they're sending to Royal Q continuously, right? So in my head, I'm like, if I can continue to get that and build the income from there, then I can just focus on my presence, my teaching, my products, that. Instead of thinking, oh, they might leave, make content to keep them staying, check in on them, be that person, like your coach and their friend.
But I'll tell you this. I like that you aspire to get to that point where you're gonna have people doing stuff, because you should. But you're making it work right now.
Yeah.
You're getting everything done. And I had to tell you about the landing page because it's a better way to do it. But I totally applaud you for doing the webinar, because you got some traction from that webinar. So, like Kelly says, do it ugly. And I appreciate that. Just now that we know that it works, now we know that you need to do it and organize it better and get the people in your system. Because we're gonna have to start talking about you being able to, okay, let me just fast forward. If you had the 50 people in and you decide that you want to do a part 2 to the bot thing, tomorrow you learn new info, you're going to be able to hit up the people who were the 50 that came to the first webinar and say, hey, I have new info. Now you did get some email addresses, which is good, but I'm just making a point of why you have to do it this way. Because as soon as you have new info, you're now going to reach back out to the same audience to say, hey, this is what else I have for you. Somebody's going to be interested. There's a percentage of the audience that's already warm, that already likes you. They know that you know your stuff and they want to stay connected. So those part of that 50 is going to now buy into the next thing.
Yeah, the thing is, I do have new information, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, do I do this as content for Instagram and create a video on YouTube and then send it to all my contacts, or do I do this as a Zoom call? I didn't even think about a part 2 of the webinar.
You can do all of that. You know why? Because you just told me what you just did, which was genius. You did the webinar, you have it recorded, you packaged it up so that you can send it to some whoever. So you're gonna now still follow the same format. Official webinar, finish it up, package it up, put it on pieces of it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want people to come to you, you can put pieces of it on YouTube and then direct them to get more information with you.
Does it
Don't
have to
even
be
need to get
pieces
over
or
it.
the whole thing? Because I just put the whole thing on YouTube.
Be either one.
Okay.
I'm saying if you're trying to draw them to you, then you can let them come to you by giving them the rest of the information when they get to you. You can by all means still put all of it on YouTube. But when you do the live webinars, which gets people more close to you, then you can just do another live webinar, even on the same thing later.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna remove, because I had some intro music and I had like a long introduction. I can take that away from, I can edit that out, and then I can edit out the Q&A portion too. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, it will shorten it, and that way there's something special when you come and attend. You won't get it all on the web on YouTube, because then why would you attend? Oh, to ask your questions. That's right. Anyway, I think I can do that today. Okay.
I mean, you do it when you can. I don't know if it's a must because you're getting ready to travel. But yeah, the whole systematic approach makes a difference and it keeps people connected.
Yeah, let's plan for a second webinar. Let me just send this to my cousin real quick.
Okay, now with another webinar, are you ready to do something that talks about how do people get into your membership?
Yes.
What is that? Let's talk it out. Because I think you have a win-win with this thing that you're doing right now, because you can still talk about your own membership. But if you go direct, they're there for the fact that they want info about what you have in your membership. So it's taking cold people, turning them warm by bringing them to a webinar, giving them more info, and talking to people who need exactly what you want to give them.
Okay, so what I would say in that case is, so I was listening to Donnie's thing this morning, right, with regard to figuring out what the problem is and then solving it. Did you get to listen? You were there, right?
This morning I couldn't get up, girl. I woke up and I tried to log in and it didn't work.
Okay, Donnie killed it so hard today, harder than usual. I think I felt emotionally exhausted afterwards because she said everything I already knew, but yeah, you should listen in on that one. Like, she's spoken a number of times, but this time that was intense. I think she just came off hot off of whatever they did on Monday.
She also is promoting her her challenge. She probably has energy for a challenge. She's promoting her challenge.
Yeah, she didn't mention that though. She didn't promote any of her stuff this time, but yeah, because she was like, yeah, I didn't even get to promote any of my stuff, but you guys can text me and I'll do all this, that, and the other. Because somebody, again, I think tried to hack her account or she can't get in, so she's using her backup Instagram. So maybe that was why she was sidetracked on that. But she basically said, if you can find the problem that your clients are having and you can meet them where they are, so you can answer the question or have the conversation that they're having in their head, then not only will they return, but you basically be successful multiple times over. So then I was thinking about it and I was like, the service I provide, the solution I give people in cryptocurrency is I demystify it. Like, I'm like, oh, it doesn't have to be this deep, and I can show you how to get started. I can show you how to buy, to sell, to move it around, to, you hear people talk about different coins. Where do you find them? How do you jump in and be wise about it without getting scammed? I show you that part. Like, this is the basic foundation. So as I was talking in the webinar yesterday, I would find myself slowing down and then re-explaining terms that would typically would have gone over someone's head. Not necessarily actually gone over, it would have stopped them right there. It would have been just a roadblock, right? So then I'm like, okay, if I were to market my winning crypto membership, I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what I would do. I would break down what cryptocurrency is for you. All these words that you're hearing, this wallet address and how to move crypto, I would explain all of this to you and then show you how to put it into practice. That way you're a lot more informed. You're able to decipher the information you hear from your friends or the internet or the news. And you're also able to then navigate this space with confidence.
That was beautiful, everything you just said. Like for real. Like you were selling it. And I think all of those things, I'm gonna get you this recording immediately. Like hopefully it comes right down. Everything you said were separate things that you could do. Even, Reels is definitely popular, and use little pieces of it. You said things like, it's not that hard. And let me break it down. So you can have different videos, different clips that you put out, and you're constantly saying it's not that hard. Let me break it down. Come, let me show you. Tell you the difference between these two. Let me explain it to you, because it's not that hard. Like I think that should be a message.
Okay. It's not that hard. Come, let me tell you. Yep. Because that is the energy I want to put out around crypto. I'm like, yeah, don't let the language be a deterrent. Mm-hmm. You must engage with it because it's eventually going to be the way money works and the financial system. So come, let me show you. Let me speak to you in English so that this doesn't go over your head.
Say that too.
And then Royal Q would just be a bonus to that. I'm like, yeah, I tell you about Royal Q because I know everyone, the focus of you even wanting to get involved in cryptocurrency is because you want to make money, or you want to make your money make money for you. So
I just thought of something.
What?
Sometimes you do. I would like for you to just do both webinars, because I believe you have the time and the energy, and they both bring you money. But do you know that you can make yourself like a little commercial talking about your membership? Just do something that's like maybe 2 minutes, where you have enough time to explain what's in it and what they get and the stuff you were just saying. And when you do that webinar, stop dead in the middle of your own webinar and say, we have a commercial break.
I did not see you going there. That's really okay. That's good. I can do that. And I already have that.
And you just play it. And people who were going to be the ones that will just go all the way to the end and drop off because they think you're going to sell something or whatever, I mean, they won't get that chance because they'll have to watch the rest of the info after the commercial.
Oh, man. I'm laughing because I already have that. Like, I think I put that on my on the Kartra landing page.
But it's at a time when it's in your face and you're here to learn something. Like, there's something different. And webinars, they take a little bit of work, but it's something different about taking someone from the regular platform over to the webinar. It's private. Like, they made a choice to be there.
Yeah.
They had to know what time it was. They had to schedule it, everything. So it's a different vibe when they're in the webinar. People also know that in a webinar, someone might try to sell me something.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm not really looking to buy today, but I know they might try to sell me something. So they already ready for it. Whereas you feel like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to try to sell them, but no, they know it. So just present your stuff and let them make their choice.
Yeah.
It's got to be a win-win situation for you and for them.
That's true. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, yesterday, I think I successfully sold them on why Royal Q is dope, but I didn't push that, hey, sign up with me. I know exactly what I'm doing. You should sign up today with me. You should.
Oh no.
Like I said it, but I didn't push it as hard as I was pushing what Royal Q is. And
Okay.
I need to do that.
You did your webinar. You just did your webinar live, like you just did it. Did you have slides or anything?
I did. I had
That's
slides, I had videos, the animation, I did the whole thing.
Did you have any slides? Oh, where's my jacket? Oh, did you have any slides for selling your program?
No, it was strictly
Any
focused on.
slides to tell them that you can do, that you can help them with the bot?
No, I typically let them know when they call me and want to start with the button. I'm like, yeah. Surprisingly, 3 people actually just messaged me and said, hey, listen, yeah, the webinar was good. I like the bot. Can you do it for me? How much do you charge?
Okay, that's beautiful. I love it. That means you had great energy and you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. But it's not supposed to be left up to chance.
Yeah.
You have to induce that. So
I have
the
to be a
next
lot more.
webinar, it has to, this is the strategizing that we have to do. It has to have a strategy. You cannot spend your time making a flyer, posting it, telling people, and then actually doing a webinar to not lead people to where you want them to go.
Mm-hmm.
So now the strategy for you is to create some slides that have sales. They are sales slides. So sales slides actually show people what they get. Let me see what I can show you. I think my camera is open. No, it's not open over there. Okay, one second. I think too, I think a payment is due this week, right? I believe so.
I was gonna ask you, could you send me the invoice today so I can send it before I travel?
Yeah, I just I've been traveling myself, so that's the only reason I didn't get it out. But okay, let me share my screen with you. So I'll do that when we get off. All right. All right, let's see what we can. I'm just gonna see what I can find that. I'm in a t-shirt business.
Oh, and I really like the way you've been putting it, like with the shoes and stuff to match. I was like, yeah, this girl.
The company does that, like it's freaking crazy.
Oh, is that like print to?
Yeah, they make those mock-ups for you. And like,
oh, nice.
I'm coaching this other person, and I'm like, I keep telling them every week to put the mock-ups out. Yeah. Copy and transform me digitally. 81. All right, this one has one in it. All right. Now this slide deck has 81 slides in it.
Yeah, okay.
But ain't nobody about to. I'm trying to see. Let me just see if I can get, I just want to get to the end of it. Okay, some of the sales slides have things like this. Okay, here's one of the slides that let me see. Remember, I don't have any advantages or special skills. I don't have any secret tool or access to expensive resources that you can't also have access to. I just have a system that works. And if I can do this, you can too. Let's get real. So introducing, and then you can put up, like, you can do this in Canva, make yourself put your thing in a computer because it's an online program. And then you tell them what they'll get.
I really like that slide. That's so well done.
So whatever they get in the program is what you'll get. And then what they would receive, what you will create and achieve. So this is a little bit more about what happens in there as well. Now, you can include a couple of bullet points of what's in the program as well. So you see like how this slide right here has just a few bullet points.
Mhm.
But if you want to get a little deeper, you could put more stuff. That's up to you. But don't put too much. They don't need to hear every little thing that's in there. Now this program actually had all of this stuff. This is something that I'm not doing right now, but it had a community. And then it's valued at blank. And then today is blank. That's if you're gonna knock it down. If you're gonna keep it at the same price, then fine, don't put any of that. You can have a fast action bonus, something that they can get right now if they sign up today.
Okay.
Whatever that is. That could be a document or anything. And then you can ask them, whoever's ready to sign up, you can sign up right now. I'm dropping a link in the chat. So that is you aiming to get them to sign up right away.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to do what they want to do. It doesn't matter what you say. Whoever's ready is going to sign up. Whoever's not, those 3 people that came back to you the next day, they'll be the same people that'll come back. Oh, I would like to blank now.
Okay. That's so true. So true. They've come back. And the most I've done is offer to manage their accounts.
Mm-hmm.
That's so true. Oh man. Okay.
So if managing their accounts is one of the things you do, put it on one of the slides.
Okay. Okay.
See?
I need to sit with this and do exactly that. That way I can market the membership first win in crypto, and then managing of your robot if you should get it. No, I'll manage your robot.
Mm-hmm.
Do I give them a discount for? No. Okay.
You don't have to. No, you do not have to do any of those things. You can be wherever you are. It's just that if you're going to do like create some urgency, you can give them something extra before taking your price down.
Okay. So then I can use the management as something of a bonus. Like, oh, if you sign up today, I can manage that. I'm not even decreasing the price. The price would still remain the same. So if you sign up today, you get the membership. No, I can't. Okay. I need to think about it. I'm trying to figure out how I would structure it, how I would say it. It's not a bonus item. It's just another service.
Yeah. So I only told you about the bonus because you can say, here is a fast action bonus. If you sign up today, you get these things. You don't have to change your price. You can just give something extra. Like maybe you can make a video that you already have, and you can say, I'm going to send you some info about blank if you sign up today, some additional info. It could be something that you already had. You don't even have to make nothing new.
Yeah, I created that crypto thesaurus for that reason. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put all these words you commonly hear but don't know how to explain or understand, and here it is. So I'm like, either I have that, and then I also wrote out like a little, in my head it's a book, but I didn't present it as a book, where I talk about, oh, okay, this is what money used to be, and this is how crypto started, and then I just give you a quick glimpse of what crypto is. And I'm like, oh, that could be an intro something or a Black Friday deal or whatever. So you're right, I can do that.
So how about continuously talking about cryptothaurus? You're going to get my cryptothaurus. Like you also said to me a little while ago, you're going to break the terms down because people just don't understand the terms. Like, I'm going to give you my cryptothaurus. Like, I created this because I knew that people needed it to be broken down. So you're going to get, like, you got to big up your own stuff. You're going to get my cryptothaurus, thesaurus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that could be one of your bonuses. But no, and all of those things are separate. So you can, I have another presentation where I have different offers. and they don't all match. Like they're not the same stuff. Like that one only led them to buy into that one thing. But I do have other ones where I was like, you can get this or this.